Simdog
Hello.
will probably do an intro.
See you at TLP. It'll be like, hello, welcome back to the Sanctuary YouTube channel. Today we have got a little bit of a new series that will be happening every now and again where our two co-owners, Donut and Bushaki, will be interviewing some fellow org owners of the scene.
Soundstripe.
Well, thanks for stealing my intro, Donut. I never get to do anything around here. Anyway, right. Hello everybody and welcome back to Sanctuary. My name is of course Simdog and this video is going to be a little interview / conversation between Sanctuary co-owners Donut and B-Shake and another community org owner, Archaon. Now, Ark is a very well-known community member in Rocket League and is very well known for his work with his org Symbiotes as well as the league that he owns called RSC. If you'd like to know any more about these topics, then links will be in the description down below for you to follow. But of course, before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment Ark is hot down below. Now, let's get into the video.
he went and teamed with Kath and Akko in ECC for us. So,
Yeah.
vibes. Anyway,
He is sick, he's sick. But enough about him, about us.
yeah.
Let's not get Pete on. Sound. Right then, Archaon, how are you anyway?
I am very well at the moment. As I said, it's my birthday today. I'm 33.
That's
I'm
mad.
nearing retirement, I think.
Nah, I saw.
No, you can't. You're not allowed to.
You can't. No, you can't. Everything would fall apart if you did. But I know I saw Bobo's replied to your tweet saying he's 34. He's got no plans of stopping. You know.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
But no.
How are you two?
Yeah. Chilling.
Yeah, I'm doing
As per
alright.
usual.
A bit stressed, but at the end of the day, things are going well. We're looking up.
I-
Oh man.
Oh, you nearly peaked.
I'm fuming.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Talking about the tears right
well,
now.
Literally. I'll first off, I want to say as well. I actually am like so happy as well that I think first guest as well as you, to be fair, because
Yeah.
you actually are massive, like in what you do in the scene. So I think it's great.
I'm modest and I don't see myself as massive, but like
You are massive.
one
Insane.
thing at RLCS, it was really surreal. People coming up to me and me not knowing them.
Yeah,
It was such a weird experience.
it is pretty cool. But I think at the end, like when you think about it like that, sometimes you gotta think like, I've not made it yet, but I'm very close. I'm very close. But the thing is though, the scene that we're in especially is quite small, so a lot of people will know of you, no matter
Yeah.
what.
I do want to go further than community, but like, I feel like I've done the most that I could probably do in the community scene at the minute.
It's
I want
hard.
to help ERS get back to where there was. I think that's my next task.
It's hard because the community, there's not much influx of new players, obviously, and so it's hard to keep it. There's a lot more people dropping out than getting involved.
Yeah, it's definitely a dying game, but I mean, odds are there to be defied, and I think we had the same amount of players this season as last season, so hopefully we still get the support of people signing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I think no matter
I
what,
think,
RSC will keep its core community and we'll be able to run in some capacity, even if it has to downsize. Like if worse comes to worse, like there are definitely a large group of people that won't leave.
Yeah, there's always admins like Yannick who like really like the smaller conference type thing where you have like 3 conferences of 6 or 8 or whatever, but I really want to keep it like equal so that all franchises play the same amount and you don't have to go on win percentage, etc. But like if the player base ever did downgrade, I mean RSCNA do it best where they've got a certain amount of franchises in each tier and split it up quite well. I think they've got like 10 in one tier and 30 odd in another. Do you know what I mean? So there's always that option.
I remember having like an idea similar to that anyway, which I think actually might have came from Yannick, to be fair, which was like having like the tier below like prospect of summer our own academy, which would be like only the bottom 10 franchises get teams in as opposed to the top 10 in Premier or something like that. But I think the concept's lost anyway. As of the
It's been thrown around a bit.
yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's not really worth having an academy now. So tier anyway is what I'm saying. I think it's just prospects, but there's not enough low sign-ups.
Yeah, I think that can be counteracted next season, though, easily, by adding a minimum CMV, which isn't 900. I mean, it was optimistic for the amount of people that we had. It's unfortunate that they all dropped out after signing up.
Yeah.
Because there were quite a lot of 900s who just disappeared.
I know last season one of the ones that we drafted was one of them.
Yeah.
Was not happy about that.
Who's that again?
Don't remember. Some guy who just like signed up and then just never came. Didn't answer a single DM. Didn't join the franchise server. Nothing.
Oh yeah, right. I'm buzzing with my 900 this season, by the way. Percent. He's dead active. Love him.
It's probably.
He's trying to get his org into RSC now as well. That do like Apex and all that. So.
Wait, who are they? What's their name?
Incentive Arise, I think. They do like Apex and COD and that, and he's trying to find someone to run GM for them. They're pretty established in their scene, by the look of it.
That's actually pretty cool.
Quite a few orgs trying to get in next season, I've heard.
Yeah, I know one or two who've asked me, gone, hey, how can we expand our community past just one main team? And I go, well, there is this little thing you could join. All right, so. But I mean, I suppose speaking of franchises and that, like, is there anything that Symbiotes want to do in any other game, or is it just Rocket League at the moment?
I mean, I think you'll kind of agree that I've got my work cut out with me with 2 leagues. My plan with Symbiotes was always to get an RLCS team before anyone else even thought of this. But the fact that I ran RSC just kind of never happened, and then we prioritised getting an RSC team for RSC. Obviously stayed Smashy and Luke, who obviously found their way to you at some point.
Yeah.
So the RLCS idea kind of just went to RSC instead of Symbiotes, and like I just don't have the time to put in. I'm really focused at the minute on trying to bring in a management structure. So like whereas I had Asterix as GM now and Twisted as AGM, I'm looking to find the next people to like take over them, or have like obviously Axlos as ECC manager, and then like maybe bring someone in to do ERS if we did do it again. You know, like Team Serene.
That sounds very similar to us.
I was gonna say it's pretty much exactly how we've done it.
Because we've got Mamba in recently as our ECC manager, and he's been doing bits like just doing it almost on his own, nailing it.
Actually, yeah.
And might be looking at it ARS as well if we go back to it.
Yeah, we'll have something separate. I think B-Shake will be focusing solely on RSC to make sure we get the best chance.
I think I would have had more time if it wasn't for homeless. I think that's like I was struggling to do RSC, and if it wasn't for Rawbean, I would have really fell behind. And then ERS on top, I just didn't have the time for it.
Yeah, the RSC will always be the priority, regardless of the ERS partnership and me being in ECC with Symbiotes. But like, we've had issues where Asterix has been at uni this season and hasn't been on a lot, so I still am in the background. Next season, I'm kind of looking to maybe have a fun season and be drafted away. I wanted that this season, but Asterix drafted me round 1, so I couldn't really do that.
He saw like 10 people not take you and went, well, that's enough, I'm having him.
Yeah, I was like,
he's had his chance.
I think I was like 22nd in picks, and I'm like, you do know I'm like 1670 and not a 1700 player. But yeah, like, I've really bonded with Serenity since he's come onto my team. And
Serenity's lovely.
Like, I'm interested in maybe playing for Serene if we can see him again next season.
Yeah, I mean, Serenity is probably someone who I've got rapidly close with over a very short amount of time. To someone who didn't even know he existed, to like finding out that he lives around the corner from me, and then, literally meeting up with him more.
Yeah.
The most out of anybody that I've ever met actually online, to be fair. I've met him at every single LAN I've been to, plus at a time separately before. You are actually, to be fair, as well.
Yeah. Another road
It's
trip.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, at some point with how many people are asking for these Games Apparel deliveries to come through with our merch, that might feel like a road trip to Birmingham might be in the books or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't even want to say how much I ordered the other week.
Yeah, to be fair.
I got to, didn't,
Every
I got to
org.
say, with Gamers Apparel, Pap's done well. They're good.
Yeah.
Gamers Apparel profited a lot of Pap as well. Just here you go. Here's more people. Here's more people.
It is pretty good, like their whole system and the fact that kind of like a lot of the franchise grassroots European orgs have kind of like found their home there, and it's kind of it's great for both parties.
Sanctuary's tops are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. When Donut first sent me the sketch of that thing, I was like, oh my god.
I absolutely love the pink one. I like the green and white one, but the pink one is like so sexy.
I've already ordered one of everything, so.
Oh shit, that's alright. Nah, it's. I remember I sent over my draft, and then I was just like, you got full creative liberty, but I ideally want it to look something like this. And then they sent through like this insane new leaf texture that they made just for us, and I was like, whoa, this looks sick. So I'm gonna see if I can get that design off them anyway.
They do send you it if they ask you.
Yeah.
They sent us my jersey one as well.
Because I want that pattern, because I'm really tempted to use it on other things as well to make it incorporate it as part of our core branding. It looks awesome.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They sent me the PSD for, well, the SVG or the PSD for the jersey pattern that I've got. So if you ask for it, they'll definitely send it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's awesome then. Yeah, perfect. I'll have to do that right after this recording. Oh my. Bang that? Oh, close.
Oh, we're backwards.
Games Apparel's been awesome. I actually hate how we had to have that much of a learning curve with merch stores, but it is what it is now. People are happy.
Yeah.
I mean, the Symbiotes merch as well is pretty awesome. The what store did you get for that actually? Because I know you've got a few things there. You got a backpack and that as well.
Got a jersey, a hoodie, and a casual collection, which includes the backpack, t-shirt, joggers. I think that's it.
Oh, did you get the
No,
silver
right.
store?
Or jumper as well.
Ah, so did you get the silver tip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with RSC, I think we got the third tier, where you get like.
There's so much stuff in the RSC when it almost looks like you've got your whole own tier to yourself. Just because there's just so much. It looks like they've given you a checkbox and you've ticked every one. Like, yeah, that'll do.
I just wish we had it before London, to be fair. I would have loved to have won the RSC merch there. But...
Oh, you know what? The amount of people that would have shown up, that would have been insane. Like that we was hoping the. Oh, to be fair, Sanctuary's in the exact same situation with the TLP LAN, and our merch coming before that, and it came the week after TLP, our original wave.
Yep.
And we was like so fuming. But this time I messaged the guys at TLP. I said, listen, you're a photographer. I'm gonna want to borrow them because we're gonna do a lot of photos to promote our brand, and they were just like, yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Speaking of TLP, we've got another one soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, we do. I'm
Buzzing.
so looking